Excellent. Gentleman in the cool sunglasses there.
Morning, Mr. President, or afternoon, Mr. President. My name is Dan Moret, and my question is, you spoke about tragedies at home and how we can reduce gun violence in this nation and what we can do to team up together and really make a difference.
Well, on my way over here, I was talking to a mom that I had lunch with, who's wonderful, by the way, and she's here, but I'm not going to embarrass her. And she's got a couple of young sons. And we talked about a whole bunch of issues. The cost of child care, the fact that wages don't go up to meet the cost of living. But one thing she talked about was Newtown, and I described how the day that Sandy Hook happened was probably the worst day of my presidency. And meeting those families just a couple days after they lost these beautiful 6-year-olds, 20 of them. And then some of the parents or some of the teachers and administrators who had been affected as well. I was sure after that happened, there's no way that Congress isn't going to do some common sense stuff. I mean, I thought that the issue of gun safety and common sense legislation has been controversial for some time, but I thought that was going to be a breakthrough moment. The fact that it wasn't was probably the most disappointing moment that I've had with Congress. What we've done is we've developed 24 executive actions, things that were in our power to really try to tighten tracking where guns go, making sure that we're sifting through and separating out responsible gun owners from folks who really shouldn't be having a weapon. So we've probably made some progress. We've probably saved a few lives. But I will tell you, this is the only advanced country that tolerates something like this. We have what's basically a mass shooting, it seems like, happening once every couple weeks. Kids on college campuses, kids at home. And we're not going to be able to eliminate all of that violence, and there's a strong tradition of gun ownership, and they're wonderful folks who are sportsmen and hunters, and I respect all that. But we should be able to take some basic common sense steps that are, by the way, supported by most responsible gun owners, like having background checks so you can't just walk into a store and buy a semi-automatic. So this is something I'm going to keep on talking about, but I was asked about this a few weeks ago, and I said, honestly, this is not going to change unless the people who want to prevent these kinds of mass shootings from taking place feel at least as passionate and are at least as mobilized and well-funded and organized as the NRA and the gun manufacturers are. Because the politics in Congress are such where even members of Congress who know better are fearful that if they vote their conscience and support common sense gun legislation like background checks, they're worried that they're going to lose their seat. And frankly, there's a number who have, because the other side is very well organized. So I will keep on talking about it. We're going to continue to work with law enforcement and community groups and others to try to take steps locally and at the state level. But if we're going to do something nationally, then we're going to have to mobilize ordinary folks, moms, dads, families, responsible gun owners, law enforcement, and they're going to have to get organized and be able to counter the pressure that's coming from the other side in a sustained way, not in a 1 week or 2 week or 1 month situation right after a tragedy occurs. It's going to have to just keep on going for several years before we're able to make progress. Okay? Good.